So I did it. I got rid of my life pedal. It just wasn't up to scratch. Didn't really like the sound. The octave thing was weird. It's just not the kind of distortion I want on my board. So I had to do a bit of research and think about what it was that I needed. And I came to the conclusion that I do like the sound of the rat pedal, but I want to be able to tighten it up a bit as well. I still need some sort of boost pedal. So I decided to make a rat pedal with a tube screamer on it. And I was going to do this all on the same board, so that the board would be about the same size as the life pedal. And then we can put that into the old life pedal enclosure. So this is what we've got. We've got rat pedal here, tube screamer here, and I put it all back in the life pedal box. Now what I've got is, I did have a switch in between here, so I've just made the hole a bit bigger so I can get another potentiometer on, because what I wanted is two pedals that have 3 knobs, and so I was lucky that the rat pedal and the tube screamer both have 3 knobs, and I can put them both into this enclosure that I'd already drilled for the life pedal. So on this side we've got the rat, and on that side we've got the tube screamer. So I'm going to close this all up and give it a test. I will do a quick comparison to what the life pedal was sounding like. I mean, you can't really compare these two pedals anyway. Apart from the life pedal did have the rat chip in it that I've taken out. I've also taken out one of the transistors, so that's there and there, and then I've just got a few bits. There was a clipping switch for this tube screamer, but I found that that's why the diodes are on the outside, because they were a switch between 4148 diodes and red LED diodes. I preferred these diodes for my taste, so I went with those. So I didn't feel the need to have a switch, because I didn't think the LEDs sounded that great, so I preferred the more smooth and just rounded sound of the diodes. So I've found the LEDs are a bit too harsh in this case. What I don't have is, I only have a 100k pot for the gain on the tube screamer, so this tube screamer has got more gain on it, but I need to get a 500k potentiometer so that I can get the full force of that gain. But I'll swap that out when I've got one. And my tone on the tube screamer is a 50k pot, so when I turn it all the way up it squeals, because it's only supposed to be 25k, so if you turn it down a little bit you'll stop the squealing. But I'm going to have to change those ones out as well, but just for the purpose of it working, I've got it up and running as it is, so I'm going to do a quick test shortly. I've managed to put the 500k pot in there. This is 25k for the tube screener, so it's got all the correct potentiometers in now. I had the wrong type of transistor in the right. It wasn't the original transistor that you should be using. I just used a replacement because it's all I had, so I've put the right one in now, so it sounds a bit more like a rat pedal. So this is all finished and done now. So I've got to put the knobs on, got to put a design on the front of it as well. I have got a rat pedal here. This rat pedal weighs probably twice as much as this does. So for that reason alone, I wouldn't put a rat pedal on my board when I can just put this on there. And they basically sound exactly the same. I've used the same IC chip and the same transistor, so you know, I'm going to compare them now, and to my ear they sound pretty much the same. So yeah, I wouldn't, if it just sounds exactly the same, there's no point in me putting this on. I mean, it's the same size as well, so if you put that on your board, you know, you could have that which weighs more than that, or I've got this which has got a tube screamer in it as well. So to me, you know, this is going on the board because it's 2 pedals in one. It's lighter and same size as one rat pedal. I've got this rat pedal just because it's one of those iconic pedals that I think everybody should own, like a Boss DS1 or HM2 pedal. digital delay. You know, these iconic pedals are just great to have anyway. You know, you never know, someone might want to borrow it, or you know, one of your mates might need to use it for something, so you can just, they're just on hand for people to use if they want to use them. Yeah, so I'm going to do this comparison video so you can hear them side by side. So I've just got the pedals set up here. There's a Rat pedal and then my Rat Tube Screamer. I'm just going to test, I'll show the comparison between the two Rat pedals, and then I'll take that one out of the equation and I'll just demo this one with the Rat and the Tube Screamer together so you can see what that sounds like. I don't have a Tube Screamer, so I can't do a comparison of like for like sort of thing. So I can just do the comparison of the Rats. I think my Rat pedal is a bit more bassy. Yeah, maybe the original Rat pedal does sound better, I don't know, but at the moment when you put it up with the Tube Screamer as well, it sounds good to me. So I'm quite happy with the sound I've got there.